Right, welcome back to Old Ridge. I'm about to start to muck this field. This is field 1. Then as soon as I've done, Tom's coming on to plough, but Hal gave him a good job again. You know how he enjoys ploughing. And we just check we are actually. Yes, we are. Can never be too certain that things are working. Right, let's carry on with this storyline. Nothing this time about the Coronation Cup. They've been fairly quiet, but as you'd expect, I don't really expect them to be doing too much to us here, to be honest. But one or two little interesting points. I had a parish council meeting the other night. I think we have covered just, but not covering too close to the end, I note. Never mind. Let's just take this up here. We have to go around. If we don't get everything covered, I don't think I'm going to lose any sleep over it somehow. Just long as we get the biggest part of it done. Yeah, and it was actually about permission for a drag hunt in the area. The drag hunter took over from the old fox hunt for obvious reasons. Well, not that obvious, you don't live in Britain. That the fox hunting has been outlawed. It's illegal to kill foxes with dogs, which is fair enough. I have no complaint about that whatsoever, because I can't actually see sense in fox hunting. It's an awfully bad system of vermin control anyway. It doesn't work, and with the added problem that if you live in a country where you've got hunting going on, I'm afraid your own livestock is in danger. I've had sheep in the past. I had to have put down, especially pregnant ewes, when the dogs had got into the sheep pasture. Yes, we're told they control the dogs. They try to control the dogs. That's all there is to it. And that was one thing that myself and the Major almost come to blows over. He is master of the hunt. And I had a real go at the hunt and sued him for the loss of the sheep and loss of potential earnings. It came to a pretty penny. This was before I started letting new good folks onto the farm. When hunting was still legal, of course. Right, let's see how we're doing there. Shouldn't take too long. I'm going to have to go around the outside at the end and hope we can catch most of what we missed. And the other problem we had was too, there was a cat's home. Well, it still is. That's in the parish that Justin lives in, and they had a hunt who, well, should have went past, but I'm afraid it didn't. And a lot of the cats were destroyed. Not nice, but my main thing against hunting is it's not a very good method of control. Yes, I don't like the fox any more than anybody else with the poultry. But I don't like the hunting much either. And I don't think you have, because you hate something, you don't bring something else in that you hate to try and control them. I do some shooting of foxes. So would get the game. I got poultry. They take lamb. Yes, we're sometimes told, but they tend to take the sickly lambs, not the fit ones. One's what's going to die anyway. In fact, you can, not so much around here, but on high territory, on the hills and mountains, you get more problem with the birds of prey than you ever do of foxes, with where lambs are concerned. Golden eagle can easily take a lamb away, no problem whatsoever for it. Right, that's it. Let me just check that's closed up. Yeah, it's closed. And away we go to get another load. I was going to put Tom on to refilling this thing, but I decided against it. He's just chilling there in the big stair. And I will have to move quite a bit of muck up back here. But the idea is to try and empty this store off completely of muck at the moment. Now we've got this here, but I haven't got it switched on at the moment, so I shall just have to get in the little multi and just switch the beast on. Oh, we're not actually there, are we? Oh, just. Well, didn't get much, did we? Oh, look. It's still on. There should be a little light shone, but it doesn't seem to be shone very well. Let's just move it forward a bit further in. Could be just that we moved a little bit here. Wrong one. Better switch that off. Looks like we're full again. Right, let's come out and find out how far we got. Oh, the little light shelves this side. Well, we're full anyway. I'm not going to muck. Well, I might muck 11, I might muck this end. I'm not going to muck the other end, but I might just slurry it. Slurry the whole thing. The other failed 11, the far end, that's fine. There's not a lot needed on that, but the end nearest the slurry tank and the muck tank does need some muck on it. Alright, we were talking about fox hunting. Well, I think it's about fox hunting. But one last word on hunt. I'm old enough to remember when we regular otter hunts. Now, that is something there was certainly no excuse for hunting otters. In fact, you may well know that the otters once much hunted into extinction in Britain, but it didn't help their cause any. Mainly because the habitat destroyed as the otter hounds went across the river. One of the things the huntsman always made a point of in the latter years before it's finally banned was that, well, we can't be doing any harm to otters, we're not catching any. The whole reason they wouldn't catch any because there was no other beggars left. It wasn't until there was a full survey done that the full extent of the problem was found. And a certain gent called Philip Warren started an otter trust in Ersham, which has now been closed down again because it's done its job, and which reintroduced otters into Britain. They couldn't use the British otter because there wasn't any. They had to use a European otter, but we now have otters left. Rather nice to see them again. Right, that's got rid of my ecological potentials. As you well know, I would love to go fully organic on this farm, but I just can't afford to. But we have got a few fields that are organic, and at the moment we just have to make do with those. And I don't know if we're going to have enough muck. Do a lot more in this store. I think we're going to use just put all of it up on this one field. Doesn't go far, muck. That's the one problem with mucking. a damn good fertiliser, but it doesn't go far. As you see, we're still in late summer, getting near the end of late summer now, but I'd like to get a few fields ploughed and prepared ready for next spring. I shan't be putting any winter crops in. And that's an aside, out of character, mainly because it's ploughing hard to bring that about you without seasons. Seasons helps no end to do it. Anyway, back in character again. Alright, I think, well, we'll have enough to do, so I think one more. I think we'll get this strip done one more, then we're going to refill again. I reckon it's going to be one, two, possibly three, maybe even four more loads to get this done. Don't think this is the most economical. It may be five we run out the end of this strip. In fact, I might go and fill up now anyway. Oh, yeah, we will go and fill up now because we're empty. Might have to get another muck spreader, a slightly bigger one. This is not the most economical one. I think it spreads it a bit thick. But there. I want to get this done, so get Tom started, and I'll go and find another field. Then we'll probably spread the slurry on the 11 here next. Well, you've mucked the fields well. That's what my old father used to say. Get your fields mucked well, boy, and you'll have no real problem. We have, oh dear, that's ran out again. Right, put the brake on and get out there and get this push further in. I'm also sitting there until we've got it done. As you can see, we're almost at a muck in there. I think we want to that's full again. Just lower that a bit and swing that a little bit further. Yeah, that should do it. But we're almost. Can we push it further in? Right, we may get the next one done out of that. You see the poor old JCB looks a funny colour now. Well, this is a mucky job. Well, I'm using this and not the steer. The steer's going to get mucky in a plough, but that isn't going to get as much muck over it as this thing will. Right, let's find out which one we're on now. Looks like we've just done that one. So we're right up to the end here. We must be. Let's just have a quick walk on the field and find how far we've got. Ah, we're here. So it's the next row up. We're not going to get it fully covered, but did you expect me to? I think what we'll do is, well, we've got a come half down this other side, then go round the edge. A bit of our British way of farming, having just fields but in wherever we can fit them, and fit them as close to the edge as possible. Get the maximum growing area out. You see, this isn't too bad. This is going to take up to nigh on maximum fertilisation level, I would have thought. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think one more. Get down to where it comes into the edge, then we go around the edge. And the next bit should be fun, because we're going to have to try and work out how far we got. I'll just get ready to switch off. Oh, we go this way. We're going to just have to guess the edge up here. But we shouldn't need to. Oh, we do need a little bit just here. We missed a bit here. I think we can switch this off and just take it to the top. We're going to get a fair way around. And I think, so my next task is going to be just put some slurry onto 11, and we may have enough in here to do this. I hope so. I think we have, as good as done it. We're just running what we've got in here. I do what they want now. They're going to have to want. Let's get Tom in the field, give him his final orders. If I park this over and walk back. I will fill this up again for one very good reason. The more I can get out of this, then we can actually leave it here, can't we? The more we can get out of here, the better, and there's a lot left in there now. Not an empty again, no, and that's it. That will do. So we just turn that off. Oops. Yeah, it's turned off. And we'll just run back, get Tom going. Oh, yeah, so Crawford Brown. Hey, as you know, he's in a bit of a panic now, because he realises what's happened. That he's quite used to not being liked, but he's not quite so good at having owned a company, then have someone else run it who are even nastier than he was. That is taking a little bit of getting used to for him. Well, this is one. You've seen all the secrets here. We got field 1.8. So one, oh, look at that right ahead of us. It's handy. Check this works. And we'll let Tom loose, and there he goes. Nice steady 4 mile an hour. Yeah, it'll be alright. It soon show if he gets stuck on anything. And we'll just run back. Oh, run. I shouldn't really be running at my age. And we just get the slurry tank out. If we run out here, we get some from the BGA. We've got plenty there. Or we'll just go around the animals. It's more than enough around there. Let's see how much we've got in here. Oh, well. Almost 200,000 litres. This should be enough to do this. So I'm only going to really do this end. And I really want to put a little bit of weight on the front. That should do. Well, that's not a sprayer, is it? Because that's just our tank. Sprayer's still in the farmyard. Well, I say sprayer because we don't use a splash paint here. Again, like a lot of other things, we're not allowed to. Too close to the water source. So here we use an injector system. Here it is. Massive great beast. It should do it. Oh, we've gone too far. Not just... That looks a bit better. Connect everything up. Yeah. Haven't used this for a while, so I'm hoping it will still work okay. I'm hoping too I can get this out of here without mangling too much. Shouldn't really leave these things full. They do rot the tank. The contents in these things is fairly corrosive. But there is a plastic liner on all these tanks, so hopefully that will take care of that. Oh yeah, just checking to see how much longer we've got. Keep you good folks for about another 7 or 8 minutes. We get the first part of this first field done. It's always nice to be getting on with field preparation low, because the best bit is still a harvest. It's so satisfying knowing that we've got all that done. We've got it. We just want to have a look at this. This is a massive great beast. Now I will have to use GPS on this thing. Oops. That's it. 25. That sounds about right, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, just take it in a smidgen. Put that much up. That should do it. Take that off. Slide this right along there. Straighten it up. We should miss everything there. Let's soon find out. I've got to remember what the controls are. Glance, turn on. Oh, it's just turn on by the looks of it. We'll soon find out. There goes nothing. Yep, that's it. and we are injecting. You see, this one's down a little bit, it's around 10. It's still quite high, but it's not quite as high as I like, and it should only be 2 passes, so we'll get this one done. But the other one is 10, 12. Actually, the other end of this is it's a lot lower than this end. Now this is a beggar to actually manoeuvre into place, so I'm going to have to go right over the other field. Not worry too much about soil compaction at the moment. It will get shook up anyway. We will be ploughing all these fields. Yeah, I think this will actually do it. We just go down here. It will do. Alright. And away we go again. Yeah, that little bit that side I'm not going to worry about. You see it's quite high here, 11, but I think as we get to this end, yeah, it's now dropping. And it's dropping quite considerably this end, so what I may just do, just come up this side until it starts to rise again, then stop. I'm hoping we're not going to hit any of the arms there. We're now above 10, above 11, right, dude. Don't want that up again. It should now be folding down. There it goes. Not terribly kindly on some of our fields, this piece of kit, but we're just going to the home field with it. And I might try freehand on that. And that will be our lot for the day. Let's just refill it first. And we'll get in the right place. We have got the little pipe on the front there, it tells us the level, but nobody ever uses it. And we're almost out of juice on this tractor too. Kind of nice and wide. A bit of the beacons on along, we're only moving from one. Only almost internal, these roads, not too many other people use them anymore. Had too many near misses with the farm machinery coming in and out. Even the postman's a bit dubious about coming down here. He never used to mind when he was on his bike, but since they've all been in vans, he's not quite as keen. Funny that. I am going to come outside a cab to do this. This is more like a case of just using everything we've got to best use. We've got some slurry, so we use that. So I'm not going to worry too much about catching every square inch of it. We've got some chopped straw on top, that's going to increase it as well. This one will probably be over the top by the time we're finished, and we've gone right through the hedge onto the road. That will endear me to the council. Yeah, that road's, I think it's a county council one, so I haven't got a lot I can do to help myself on there. Parish council, some of the small footpaths, so most of the small footpaths and bridleways are down to us on the parish council. Which reminds me, I have to go and just I said I'd check them all out and make certain they're all clear and nothing is blocking them. They got me doing it because they know damn well I used to be blocking one of them. Alright, I'm going to start me winding now. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not subscribed and wish to see more of the goings on at Old Ridge Farm on FS15, which will carry on even when 19 lands on our desktops, I'm determined to get as many R's as I can out of this. As you see, we've already played, according to the little indicator at the top right hand corner, 100, we're in day 110 of this. I think it's actually higher than that, to be honest. I got a feeling it's a lot higher than that. We're in about game time about 7 years now, 7-8 years. And the funny thing is, during all that time, I haven't aged. Remarkable, man, remarkable. Right, let's take this back away and I'll have to check which other ones want doing and go and do them. So either I'll take the, I think what we might do next time is actually move some of the muck up here. Take the conveyor out to the milk, to the dairy, and just move that muck out of there. But we'll leave this on here for now. So, any questions, queries, comments? We're going to have a look at time whilst I'm just doing the final bit of winding up. Feel free to post. I read everyone. I try and reply to everyone. Let's see how far he's got. Oh, you're up there. Now, you two ain't done a too bad a job of covering this. Oh, he's got a fair old way so far. As you see, we ain't gonna have to worry too much about putting more fertilizer on this one. Below, and moisture isn't too bad. Like, we'll drop a bit because we're plowed it. Yes, that's not too bad. Yeah, that looks fine. Doing a good job. And you can see the real terrain mod working there. The tractor canted over, and now it levels up as it comes out of the furrows. Real terrain mod by OEB, one of the best mods of 15, one of the unsung mods of 15, which of course Giants has taken on and now use themselves. Improved, no doubt, but there we are. Anyway, with that little thought out of the way, another little thought. What will they bring in out the mods onto 19? I'd love to see seasons on there, but I'd like to set 2 as a mod. But with one of the main men now working with Giants, I think we might see the whole seasons on there. Right, yeah, so with that, it's cheerio for now. Cheerio.